Have you ever imagined sitting at the comfort of your home and doing almost nothing, but then you're receiving thousands of dollars every other month? Now, this is actually where you are thinking, how exactly is it possible that I'll be able to sit at the comfort of my home and be receiving dollars every other month? And I mean thousands of dollars. And this is exactly the same thing that you can actually achieve if you actually stick right here in this particular video and watch it to the very end, because I'm going to show you this simple business model that you can actually start right now. And if you're able to follow through with what I've actually done for myself, you're going to start getting a lot of alerts every other month without doing any work at all. Yeah, and this particular model here is called the Amazon KDP. I'm sure that you guys have actually heard about Amazon KDP in the past. You might have seen it on several blogs or even on YouTube on the platform here. And this is something I actually started up last year. And at this time, I've been able to generate over $3,000 for myself by simply writing books. I write books, I get to publish this book online, and this book gets purchased by people, and I get paid in royalties for the purchase of all of these books. And this is actually the opportunity I'm going to bring to you guys today in this particular video, because here I'm going to show you guys not just my own result, but also someone who has started up this particular business model and has generated over $50,000. Now, this particular guy is actually a student. You might actually think that it's unlikely that a student in his position might not be able to generate thousands of dollars online, which amount to millions of naira. But then this is actually 100% possible, and we are going to walk through this particular, few minutes recording that I had with him, where he was able to throw more light on how he was able to generate this income for himself through this particular platform. And you can also see the opportunity inside of this particular space and start making money for yourself. Now, this particular method here is called generating passive income. And passive income, like I would always explain, is when you are able to make money over time from a particular business model without doing much of work, right? So this means that you actually start up and you are doing work, right? There's a lot of work that is needed for you to get started. And once you actually are able to hit the threshold of work, you start doing less work, but then your payments or the revenue or profit you're going to be making from that system keeps on growing and growing because of what you've been able to build for yourself in that particular space. Now, this exactly is what Amazon KDP helps you achieve, because here you get to write books, and once you write books, you'll be able to start earning from those books you've written. Once they become popular on the Amazon platform and they start getting more and more sales, while you don't have to write this book again and again. Now, this is something that will actually work for you, whether you just have only a smartphone and you have internet connection. So you don't need to worry about a laptop or any other big devices that will actually help you to scale in this particular space. And also, guys, you don't need any capital to start making money from Amazon KDP. All you need right here is just to learn what kind of books you need to publish and put it out there, and you start making money for yourself. Now, this is exactly why I have this guy on board, to actually show you guys some secrets that you have not heard about, or you might actually have skipped during the process of Amazon KDP, and also help you guys get started. Now, go through this particular video, and while you're going through them, you can actually get more insight on how you can start scaling with Amazon KDP today.
My first encounter with Amazon KDP was, I think, was it ending of February last year or beginning of March, one of them. I was scrolling, watching different YouTube videos. Then I saw a video where one guy was talking about Amazon KDP, where, it's a business where you upload short books, just different kind of books, then sell them to over 300 million customers on Amazon. And I was like, wow, at least I don't get something where you say, I feel it's the big dollars online. Because the excitement when you get a new idea of how to make money online, definitely you'll be so happy, you'll be so energized. So I part of the things I learned was how to create a Pioneer account, and the video I watched was the one done by Franklin Emmanuel himself. Then I followed the video and I created my Pioneer account. Simple and easy, no stress. Then I also created my KDP account. I've forgotten whose video I watched, but I also watched the video and I created my KDP account. Then I started, following different guidelines and, uploading books. And, I was uploading books. So, that ginger, I'm like, okay, any at all, even $100 drop something.
Yeah.
So I was expecting to, start getting results, because as it's like, that I didn't have that mentality that okay, I have to learn something first before I start earning. I was just, as I publish, like the results would just start coming immediately. That was what I thought, and I didn't, and there were a lot of secrets that I didn't know about. Okay, I was just, publishing books and using my own name as the pen name. I was using my
Mm.
own name. I didn't know that there's anything like a niche research or maybe the use of pen names or bestseller ranks and all those things. I had no idea of all those things. So after working for like 3 months, and I didn't even get even a 0 point, like a cent didn't even reflect in my account. Like I just gave up. And after giving up, like the thing was just, I just stopped because how can you be publishing books and you're not getting results for almost 3 months straight?
Mm.
And one thing with Amazon is even if you don't get orders, if you are getting page reads, you paid some cents. So at least I'm supposed to see like even if it's just $0.1 in my dashboard, but nothing was there. It was 0.00 since from the first day. I was like, what was this one? I said, I should just dump it one side. So I just left Amazon KDP. Then I was, scrolling the internet again, watching some other videos. I got to the course, and I started implementing, and I started making some sales and some money. At least I was happy. I knew that at least finally I've gotten something that I'm making money from. Then
Yeah.
it was when I was going through my product marketplace. Then I saw Amazon KDP passive income generator by Mr. Victor. I said, and then Amazon KDP passive income generator by Mr. Wealth was the only Amazon KDP course on Expatnia. And
Mm.
I was like, is this not the same business I started last year that I didn't get even $0.1? Let me even go through the sales page. So immediately I copied the link and I loaded it on another browser. And to my surprise, I saw, Mr. Wealth and some of his students, like they were getting mad results. There was one that even got, over $4,000. Currently, I have the guy's number, and we talk a lot, and we even challenge ourselves. We even challenge
Wow.
us to see who we get more royalties at the end of the month. I'm sure maybe he's on the session with us. I don't know, but yeah, we do challenge ourselves. Then after going through the testimonials of Mr. Wealth and his students, I got energized again. I said, "Kai, there's something to this business," because I was really interested in doing this business because it was something that I knew anyhow, earning in dollars definitely,
Mm-hmm.
earn little amount of money, and you see that you've made, well, that's when you convert it to our local currency, you see that you have made a lot of money. Then I struggled and made some sales again as an affiliate, made some sales. Immediately I got the course for myself.
Mm.
So after I got the course, I started studying. So when Mr. West started revealing all those secrets, I was just laughing at myself. I say, "Hey, so this boy, you've been publishing
For
nonsense on
real.
Amazon KDP since." That was when I knew about all these pen names, BSR ranks, and all those things because it's just like, let's say for example, I published a book on democracy and I decided to use my own name as my pen name. And let's assume one Benga somewhere published the same book on democracy, but decided to use, let's say, Anthony Wills as his pen name. Definitely, if a white man is, looking for a book on democracy to buy on Amazon, and he sees my own and his own, he might just say, "Ka, this Muhammad Sani, I hope say, one nonsense book he go even write." Then
Yeah.
by Anthony Wills, not knowing that it was one Benga somewhere that wrote the book. So those are the kind of
Mm.
things that I would say, okay, well, maybe it could actually be that these books of mine are good, but they're lacking all these extra things like a pen name and a niche research, because I was just publishing books on Amazon. I don't do any research at all. I
Mm-hmm.
just look for any and publish book. I just said, okay, I thought, even if I publish the book, one day, somebody will buy. So
Yeah.
I did all the strategies until after I finished studying Mr. Wells course. So I started, after I finished studying the course, I started implementing, and Started getting results. I was making around $300 to $800 organically.
Wow.
When I met about, then I was doing purely evergreen books because there's
Mm-hmm.
models, there are trends, there are low contents, there are high content. So I was just doing purely evergreen. Then until I went to Mr. Wells DM. Then I made a complaint. I said, okay, well, is there any way, like, because the kind of results that I needed to like cross to 4 or 5 figures. 4 or 5 figures. I needed something that would boost my results. Then he gave me a video to watch on trends, how to look for trending topics, especially in the US, since US is the marketplace that we are targeting.
If you're watching this video right now and you love it, then this might probably be the business you can actually start today to start making money online for yourself. Like I said, you don't need any skill, you don't need any capital, you just need to know what works. Just with your smartphone and access to the internet, you can start making up to $2,000 every other month for yourself. And all you actually need to do right now to get started with this is to click the first link I have in the description. You're going to get access to a masterclass where you would actually get me to guide you and help you to scale with Amazon KDP, where you will actually understand what kind of books you're going to be writing, how to get started in this particular space, how to publish your books, and also how to start making more earnings from this particular business model. As well, you're going to see a lot of results from different people who have started doing this for themselves, and you too do not want to lose this opportunity to also start sharing your results this particular year. So click the first link in the description below and get started with this particular class right away. Alright guys, I'm going to see you in the lecture, and go ahead and keep on watching your video.
Then
Mm-hmm.
I watched videos, and I started publishing books around trends. But then I knew that, okay, it wasn't just any kind of trend that you have to publish books on, because there are some topics that, okay, Amazon won't like to promote its content to its viewers because it might be
Yeah.
it their rights and everything. So I just try to avoid those topics. And those topics are
Okay.
topics that, like, let's say, assassinations, protests, just crimes, wars, and all those kind of topics. And definitely Amazon will support those kind of topics
Mm-hmm.
on their, yeah. So I just ignored those ones. Then I started focus publishing a lot of books around trends, and also doing some evergreen market books. Then, like, results started coming in, because when you publish book around trends, it means a lot of people are searching at that time. And if a lot of people are
Exactly.
searching, making a lot of sales, they were making a lot of sales. And that was how I was able to scale up until,
Hmm.
I think, was in May, right? In 7 days, I made more than $1,000. Then I first thing I did
The
was
breakthrough.
it was it was shocking. Like, in 7 days, I made more than $1,000. Then
That's
immediately I went.
wow.
I told him that, see you, your boy don't finally cross 4 figures. So, let me down. Then immediately I went to the group and posted. So that was when a lot of people started coming in to look for secrets. Okay, how did I do it? How did I do this? How did I do that? How did I do that? And I think that month of May ended with about 6,000 or so, until June, when I said, okay, well, let me try out Amazon ads and A plus content, because some publishers what they do is, even after publishing their books, they add A plus contents. So that these are either images or maybe videos or something, just to attract the buyer, like, to convince
Mm-hmm.
the buyer more. Okay, this is the reason why they should buy their book. This is the reason why they should buy their book. And mostly, the niches, mostly, there are books, like, let's say, cookbooks, or maybe health, fitness, and dieting books. Those kind of books, and they normally use A plus
Mm-hmm.
contents very to convince their customers. So I started using all those things. I started adding them to my books, and I also started doing Amazon ads. Amazon pay per click. And no, I didn't just go into Amazon pay per click ad. I watched a lot of videos like from different experts who have who have been doing this thing for a very, very long time. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, who got this paid tool, this publisher rocket, which because sometimes even after um doing your research with all these free tools, there are some data you will need to help you analyze the market, to know what they want, and how to hit the market to
Mm.
get to and to publish what they want, and how you can easily sell it. So these tools and other optimizations that I added just helped, just skyrocketed the whole thing. And yeah, I think it was in June where I spent over $5,000 on Amazon ads, and
Mm.
but like it came out with an ROI of over $11,000. So that was how I was able to make five figures in a single month. But since then, it has been dropping, and been dropping 7,000, 8,000, like that. So basically, that
Wow,
was how.
that is crazy.
Very,
That is crazy. Like for real, I'm actually so excited. Like hearing this, I'm really so excited hearing this because it's just like me having a map of your journey, what it looks like, and basically, I think you just started like every other online entrepreneur would have actually started, right? And somebody in the comments is saying 5K on ads, like wow, for real. But then let me walk through the flow again,
mm,
and then we can actually see what exactly were those things you actually did that really helped you in the journey, right? So,
yeah,
firstly, you said you started studying on YouTube, right?
yes,
And this is exactly where I used to say that YouTube is a university on its own,
yes,
right? YouTube on its own is a university, and you can come in here and learn a whole lot, right? So YouTube exposed you to several things you needed, right?
yes,
But beyond YouTube, you also had a fair share of issues on your own side where you wanted to just do work and just make money sharp, sharp.
yes.
Abi? At the start. So you just wanted to make money sharp, sharp. Now, this is exactly what most people actually feel like. They want to make money sharp, sharp, and they actually forget that it's a process. And
Yeah,
it actually has to take a learning curve. And then the next step, you said you have to do something that started earning you cash, right?
yes,
Then from doing something that started earning you cash, you now saw that Amazon KDP you wanted to do again, and you had to
mm,
revisit it, right? You had to
visit.
revisit that Amazon KDP, and going back, you were not just going back to just start, you were going back to follow through a
Where I
guide,
stopped.
a,
Yes,
like a step-by-step process by someone that's actually gotten results, right?
yes,
So, so guys, so if you're here, you're listening to us right now. I believe that you've listened to the first part of the story. There are a lot of questions coming actually, but I just want us to be taking conscious notes of the steps because I hear people struggling. I hear people saying, "Oh, I feel like I'm not getting things right. I feel like I'm not able to get results and all of those things." And this is basically because there are a lot of things that we are doing wrong, right? There are a lot of things we are doing wrong, and because we are doing those things wrong, honestly, if you continue doing things wrong, you will not get results, right? Even if you get results, it will not last. This is exactly why some of you guys make one sale today and you will never make a sale again ever in your life.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching this particular video today. And I'm really sure you've actually gathered some insight on how to start scaling your Amazon KDP business. If you did, let me know what you have learned from this video in the comment section below. So drop in the comment section for me below. Let me know what you've learned in this particular video. Like I said, I'm actually opening up my coaching program where you're going to get access to mastering how to actually get started with this particular business model and how to also scale it and start making huge income for yourself. Now, this is actually going to be going at a discounted price where you can actually get in right now and you can be the first person to actually take up on this discount and get to start learning how to start generating passive income with Amazon KDP. Now, if this is an opportunity you actually want, then basically you should be the first to click the link in the description and get started with this. But beyond this, guys, I'm going to see you in my next video where I'll share with you guys more insight on how to make money online and also how you can actually start scaling your online business. With this, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.